Okay. I'm like in the middle of doing my shit. I was like, I'm going to do live, but I don't do live. I'm doing live. The Shark Easter basket. Although I feel guilty doing live, because I'm like, I should be out doing real live. And I will soon. I'm having a guilt trip, so I'm like, I don't want to talk even too loud on it. I maybe we shouldn't be doing live. I don't know if I want to do live. No, it's on yet. I'm not going to do live. Okay, here we go. We're on live, which is wild to me because about 2 days ago I decided I'm not going to do live anymore. And that was for me because I was like, well, who fucking cares? Live is technically for me, although it doesn't always feel fun to do. Like sometimes I just kind of want to sit in my mind and do like what I was doing, but I know like the live isn't really the whole part of it. Like more than anything, it's me resurrecting the lives from Instagram onto YouTube that I think if anyone other than me was going to get any value out of this, that would be where, although I'm doing this myself because I battle greatly with self-hate, and there's almost something, and sometimes when I re-listen to these where I'm like, you poor bitch, like it would be a dumb fool to hate you. Like I'm not like a hateful, I'm not something to be hated, like maybe pitied or like disgusted with or like, but you know, unfortunately, I kind of want to be more hated because that's how you get assassinated. And I can't kill myself because I've made a promise to the thing I love the most not to take any direct action against myself in terms of like the nooses and the carbon monoxides and the guns and the mouse. All that shit. But the too many pills, although I will tell you my body is a dumpster ground for drugs, so I probably couldn't overdose. It would have to be I would honestly be able to probably take, oh god, I'd be the bitch who kind of survived the fentanyl and this is fucked up. The lady that kind of survived the fentanyl is just kind of fucked up. Oh, so I was like, why do I do this? But then I asked myself, like, Amy, if your prayers are answered and you do die before the sun rises after it sets tonight, are you okay with everything you thought not being out there? And I mean, a lot of it already is out there, and even if it's not like out there public, like just like there's so much, and it's fine. But then I thought, I don't fucking know why I'm on live again. I was gonna totally quit 2 days ago. I decided I'm never doing live. Or at least I'm taking a long break like I did before, where I took a break from live and then came back to it. I'm wearing one of the worst fucked up shirts I've ever cut, and I like it. It could fall off at any point, which is why I have a flannel. I don't even know what questions are going to be asked, so it could have all been a waste of my time. And anyone who clicks on to Resurrected YouTube, my Resurrected live stream on YouTube, just to see if maybe I have a wardrobe malfunction. I gotta put on jewelry too. Probably not gonna do eyeshadow, but maybe I'll take a break just to put on jewelry. Not doing eyeshadow because I'm already running later than I want to, and I don't like to do these because I'm a fucking bitch. Like, there's some kind of amount of something I'm going to do before I leave this room. I could talk to myself all I fucking want in this room. It's not the same as talking to another person. I still suck with that. You could be the most wordy motherfucking person in the entire world and not be saying shit. And I am that person. I'm the wordiest motherfucking person in the world. Like, I could be seeing someone, like, romantically where they don't talk as much as I do. That's for fucking sure. It's really hard to talk more than I do. But be saying more in the little they say, that is like, oh shit. That's how I kind of learned that I needed to date myself for a while. Figure out how I bring it when I'm with other people. Not that I'm ever bad. It's just like one of my like last I would say my last situationship until like my last situationship before starting comedy was something where like I called him out by being able to tell something. I was like, he like, we had kind of had a whole thing at the very beginning where it was like, oh, this isn't going to be serious, that we're just going to be fucking. But then I could tell he kind of had a thing for his little sister's friend. And so I was like, I should just ask. And he was like, no, I wouldn't. And she wasn't underage, but barely legal. And I said, I was like, are you interested in? And then he was like, no. But then he just ghosted me. And then later, when things didn't go well with the barely legal, he messaged me again about it. Not about it, but he kind of just was like, actually took the dope route and was like, I want you to know you were right. But it wasn't like what I guess he wanted it to be. Or she wasn't as into, it wasn't as Lolita as he maybe thought it was going to be. Because we women, not commodities. Like, if I'm a commodity, then the guy who fucking cleans out gutters for money is a commodity. Guys like to be subjectified? I don't think so. I don't think peoples do. I think peoples want to be seen as the peoples they are with their plethora of skills and talents and not at all as commodities. Sometimes we just have to accept sometimes that company and conversation is what a human can give us and not always more than that. Right now, I have nothing to give but words. I'm trash. Then I'm answering questions. Dating apps, disasters, and digital love. And the question is, what's a green flag that's not obvious? Ooh, there are some really fucking good questions in here. Someone, I don't know. When people give a shit about you and you hate yourself, you'll actually kind of be slow to realize it. Like I have in the past gotten mad at people who have kind of loved me because, or more than kind of loved me, but like loved me because I don't love myself. So like, it doesn't make sense to me what they do. So I'm like I'm suspicious, even though it's like obvious that like there's no reason for them to do these things, but because they actually love me. But even like with family, to this day, I don't really believe people do things just because they love you. Other than God, maybe. And even then, there's some kind of worship shit. But like, everyone always expects a little more. And the very least, what I have to offer is my company and conversation. We're going to probably have a solid. I'm going to have company. I'm going to have conversation. Neither of it's going to be quality. Sorry. Plentiful of both. Plentiful more of the maybe words. I could be better at conversation. Jesus fucking Christ. Do you believe in twin flames? No, I do not. I believe that because I believe that humanity is united by like a fire, a certain like holy thing that is in us all. But like, I don't believe that there's like an individual that was made just for me. I believe that if I am wise and the wiser I grow, and like in cases where in some cases it's very easy for me to tell where I'm similar to someone. And it's never like I've ever met someone that was 100% similar, but I'll be like, oh, these certain vibes are similar. But yeah, I don't think like people necessarily were made as. I do believe in. Hold on. That's my ringtone for right now. It's gonna get so annoying so quick, but I love it for this moment. It's gonna get so annoying so fucking quick. I remember rewatching South Park because, duh. To a degree, I am always rewatching South Park. All my technology has been taking on a certain tinny tone lately, including my headphones, which is funny. I guess I could blame Spotify, but I'll just deal. I gotta be careful because this is where I have it's from falling asleep crying on makeup. I oftentimes sleep on this side of the face, and when the tears and the salt pool, I guess it's been creating a base for the sparkles that I haven't washed off to give me the slight amount of like, so if you see it here, it's uglier than here. It's pure here, more red here. If you can't see, it's because my camera sucks. Don't ever think I'm actually pretty. I'm just covered in rashes. If you can't see, it's because this camera sucks. Not really. It's just a little bit on this side. It's actually a very mild case of it. I'm still willing to spend $12 to $45 on fixing it because I'm covering it up with makeup. And honestly, it just makes it look sparkly. I prayed over it today. I'm going to pray over it harder because I feel like I was distracted and just being distressed about it. I know, and I picked like the side with it too today. I didn't pick. It's the thing. I scrolled through the side. The sides I do, like the different angles or whatever. Who the fuck cares? If I'm not hot on one angle, you can't date me because you're gonna see me at that angle eventually. You're gonna be around me my whole fucking life, and then like, that's why I prefer friendship. I just like relationships where it's a guarantee forever. I don't like to convolute things with all that kind of fucking other shit. It gets people tired and sad, and I hate being tired and sad. I am tired and sad off just being disappointed by humanity. Deja vu. Putting on my makeup yesterday. Have you ever tried to fix someone? No, I haven't tried to fix someone. But I've tried to help people. But I will say that this is like, I feel bad by saying I tried, because I feel like if you try to fix someone, you hang in there longer. I've tried to help people, and then about a year in, when I realized I couldn't help, been like, dip the fuck out, sorry. And then like they'd grown dependent on certain things that I'd done, so they were like, oh no, I thought you were fixing me. And I'm like, nah, fool, I was trying to help you. I'm gone now. It didn't work. I'm not help. You became dependent. That's on God to fix people. I can help though. I can help. I have like certain things I might offer, and if they help you, then they are yours to take. Like, you know, for the people I love and shit. But like, if they don't, I'm not like, oh, that's it. That's what I have. This shirt is held on by a ribbon. This is a t-shirt that I cut so bad, but I didn't want to get rid of it, so I just tied it with ribbons. And now it's a ribbon shirt, and I don't wear it a lot because I hate myself, and I hate having to put on clothes, and I'm also cold a lot of the time. Just like chilly and shit. What's a toxic trait you're attracted to? Self-hate, or people hating me. I sometimes have been, and I'm not saying that's how to win your way to my fucking heart. In fact, it's going to work the opposite now, because I've been on some dating myself shit for like half a decade now. But for a long time, I was kind of attracted to people who almost seemed to hate me. Like if they got annoyed with me, or they seemed like off-put with me to any degree, I was like into it. Now I know I need people to be patient. But also, like, still contending, I guess, to degrees with myself. What's your almost person? What was your almost person? Okay, so I think, so I was engaged, and I know that the guy I was engaged to doesn't watch this, so I don't feel bad about saying this, because objectively, if I was to recommend like guys to girls, I would say that guy I was almost engaged to is the one I would recommend. Like, he has a good, I mean, he hangs out with cool fucking people. He has a great family. He has a great job. Like, I totally, but my almost like marriage was not the guy I was engaged to. Like, there was a person who never proposed to me, but if he ever had, I would have married him. That was my almost person. It was a relationship I was in with in for the longest, but I was so young when I got in it, like 21, 22. And then, yeah, so like, basically went from that one and to the one that I got engaged in, because I'm a bitch. I don't make good choices. Like, I basically let a friendship situationship turn into a full-ass relationship once leaving my longest ever relationship, which would be my almost person. The person I thought I kind of love him, but I was also kind of doped up on like antidepressants and anti-everything, so I wasn't really feeling like Amy, but that's not any shame to him either. And I don't know him well enough to honestly recommend him to any girls. That's also another big reason why I'd recommend the other one, because I still have like in-betweens where I'd be like, hey, I would like tell friends, mutual friends we have, I think I have a girl for so-and-so, my ex-fiance, and then see where I went. I just have to be careful because it's like, I don't want to like ruin things for him by being like a big sister. Be like, and just so you know, he doesn't really clean out the litter box. Like, it's not a big deal. He can learn to do it, especially by this point. My engagement was with a guy I dated in college. Not college, high school too. I dated one guy mostly, almost all of college. Not all of it, but almost all of it. I was also in college a very long time. If you keep failing math, you have to keep taking certain math classes, you can get into certain math classes, it's gonna take a long time. What song feels like your dating life? How many people want to kick some ass? I don't know, but I just heard that song recently, and it popped in my head just now when I read that question, and I felt like it would be a funny answer, but I honestly don't know, so I'm skipping over it. Except for, yeah, dating life. Love life is different. I'm very in love with something in my life, but dating is its own spectacle. I don't have a song for that. What's your go-to flirty emoji combo? Well, that's a way better question. Okay, let me think, because I love emojis. Well, okay, fuck the dating part, because I don't really do that, and so it's really hard for me to answer this question. I just want to talk about emoji combos, right? I just want to talk about emoji combos. I don't want to talk about dating life, because I don't really have one of those. I just want to talk about, I get fucked way more than I do, like, dating life, and I don't mean to be like that, but, like, I think that's a lot of people right now. What is even a date these days? What's a date? Something you go and do with someone you're fucking? What is a date? I'm so fucking confused. I don't even get this. I hate this wordology. I hate semantics. Sometimes it confuses me. No words have value except for before God. I'm just going to answer my favorite emoji combos because that's all I care about. My favorite emoji combo is the bubble gun with the actual bubbles. And I like that. It used to be a real gun. And then when they changed it from a real gun, I was kind of sad because I thought the real gun was more visceral. But when they changed it to the water gun, and then I realized that you could change the water gun into a balloon gun, I just thought, you know what, fuck it. I'm happy now with emojis. I'm happy now with emojis, and that's what I care about. All right. Covered. Oh, shit. It's pop culture, faves, and unhinged opinions, and I'm going to the back, which means that I need to check for answers to stuff. And I have them, and I didn't, so. I have hiccups. I'm trying to get rid of them. You know. This is an Elvis song. Originally, it's an Elvis song originally, which makes it so fucking much better. Okay, I was getting rid of hiccups. The way I know how is you breathe every ounce of breath out of your lungs, and then you breathe in air, and you try and hold it in for as many seconds as you can before the ghetto plays, and then you laugh. I'm gonna go check what people wrote, because I had something. Oh man, I can't remember what I asked. I kind of remember the answers, and it's so crazy that from the answers I can't remember what it was I fucking asked, but, you know. Trying our best. Rainbows. Rainbows. Oh yeah, we will see people out in the real world. Good luck. Existing, not easy. Stay comfortable if it doesn't hurt people.